Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? Alright, this is Crazy Mike or Michael Struck. Today we're playing Life is Feudal, MMO. Basically, it's a survival medieval game. This is my current setup. I am playing as a House Carl, which is the final tier in the footman category. Yes, I believe really the best category to play in is Lancer, because you're on a horse and it's armored and you're pretty unstoppable. You're pretty much a juggernaut. They hit you, they're gonna hit your armored horse first of all, and I mean, unless they're a really good bow guy, they're gonna you're pretty much guaranteed a kill after just a couple of run overs. You don't even need to hit them with the lance. Knight, pretty much the same deal. You don't really got to worry about hitting them with the sword. You just got to run them over with the horse. That's going to be your big bank. House Carl is pretty cool. You can pretty much take any other group. I mean, the bow guy, they might be able to run away from you. This guy, he's going to have to get through your shield. Which is possible. You know, you might be able to do that. But, yeah, that's, yeah, well, we don't know that. I've never actually seen anybody play as the Berserker, the Vanguard, or Assaulter. I haven't seen any of them around. Assaulter, I think, would be pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, you get two-handed weapons, you get these big axe things, big hammers. And then Spearman. Now, Spearman is pretty good in the higher levels. You can you'll actually be the guy knocking off the horseman. But then again, here's the catch. You're going to have to hold that position and hope the horse guy runs into you while you're in the stance and you have your spear powered up. So it's better if you're a group of guys playing as this character. Same with the footmen, if you're a group. Footmen are going to be able to beat the footed soldiers. Plain and simple. That's the win goes to the footmen. Cavalry pretty much takes over anything else unless there's a unit. Now, I've been saying this, I think this could be the strongest unit, is the strong, spearman group. So, and then when you get the guard, if you got a group of guys who are guards, I think it'll work out very much in your benefit. Can perform special move after hitting a horse. See, that's pretty good. And you get the pole arms. Now, spearmen make a wall of spears, thrusting pikes, mobile, deal massive damage to a horse, and always stops them. So you'll always stop a horse with a shield. So at 90, you'll be able to equip one of your shields. Now, will you be able to equip the shield if you already have swordsmen built up? I don't know. I haven't played very much with it. But you may not be able to. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Um, but this is a very, very legit game. It's pretty good. Um, it can get a little boring because, like I said, it's a survival game. So, and it's, the world's forever changing. People are constantly changing the map. Here's our massive mound of gold. And, here's our bloomeries, furnaces, our anvils, our chems. Here's some little storage carts, but mainly everybody pretty much uses the horse carts for their storage. Just because you could fit so much stuff in there. Like here, this is one of the carts that I put some armor sets in after I make them. You see what I mean? Fit a whole lot in there. Fit like, what is it? It's a couple thousand stones, which is basically pounds. We're gonna just say pounds. So yeah, 3,000. So you can put a lot of stuff in there, and then here's my materials cart. So this is basically where I stacked everything for making suits of armor. Here's some hides, here's the stuff that I can't make. It's over here. This is all stuff that I can make. Here's the bars. To make plates, you use big iron ingots, which take up a lot. You use the lumps. Lumps of iron are used for forging, basically to make nails and, common stupid stuff. But otherwise, the majority of stuff that I use to make my materials is going to be iron bars. Now, if you are interested in learning more about the roles, you start off with the artisan tree. So you have these couple abilities right here, right? So, of course, you're going to grind up these. You're going to grind up your digging and your mining. Just because you're going to need the materials in the beginning. But towards the end game of your character in this tree, which really isn't too hard to fill up. You get a couple of power hours in. You just line yourself up so you're just constantly making stuff. And you're pretty well off. So currently, these are the 3 that I'm going to be going with. I only did that because I wanted to test out and see if the blacksmithing suit helps you out with these other abilities, but it doesn't. It only helps you out with forging. So we got a guy in the guild already who's doing forging. I just had this up to 60 just to test that out. That is probably going to... These are going to go away, and the material prep is going to go up, smelting's going to go up, and armor smithing's going to go up. I want these 2 to be 100, and then we might get materials prep to 100. I don't really know if it's necessary for me unless I want to make some vases and pots and stuff like that. Artisan, I might be tempted to just bump up to 100 just because you can find rare ingredients inside trees. That doesn't really help me. Finding rate of, it doesn't really help me. Chop down trees faster. It doesn't help me. So I'm probably... So if I want to boost up the bases, I can. Or if I just want to get the forging just so I can forge some tools if needed, but the other player who's doing it is pretty much always on. Like, I guarantee you, if I go into Discord right now, he's on. He's somewhere around the keep doing something. So I don't really need to worry about that. It keeps me pretty well stocked with things that I need. I don't really know the point of the tented cart versus the untented carts, but it is what it is. I think I left these in there so they can use them. Oh, wow. Yeah, so here's the horse armor that I made the other day. I made a bunch of them for him. I just ran out of, I think it was like heavy leather hides or something like that, medium hides or something, thick hides. I think it's called thick hides. Yep, there's that. It's useless for me. But as I was saying, I like this character. I'm finding out the maces ain't really that great. They do some solid damage though. They will, especially if you charge it up a little bit. If you get a little 2-second 1, 2 1 1 1 you can kind of use a shield. There is no dodge rolling in this game. There's no dodge rolling. You can jump, which ain't really gonna help you. Yep. So as you see, if you see these little arrows pop up here, you control the mouse. Basically, you turn this way to hit that way, you turn this way to hit that way. Up, down. See, and the attacks are really slow versus the monster. We're gonna be coming up pretty soon on the special hour, judgment hour as they call it, where, you know, the whole world pretty much, see how much faster that is. And that pretty much beats out that. But an armored opponent, though, I don't know. The mace might be a little better. I also have my horse over here in a cart. I know I have my horse in a cart. It's not very good for the horse, is it? But I have that. So basically, our whole guild will get on cavalry. We will run around and we will destroy basically anybody that comes in our way. Works out very well. And what else? What else is there? We just gotta make sure not to run into each other and mess up each other, you know? That's pretty much the key. And yeah. I forget how to free roam. Ah, that's it. That's how you do it. Yep, so that's my guy. I don't know what that thing is hanging down in my face. But he is the blacksmith. I make it the armor. hence why I have such a nice armor suit to myself. And we have a very nice keep going. We just made this. This object's actually called the keep. So this is a nice defensive setting. I don't know why people can't close the doors. I like closing the doors after I leave out somewhere. But yes, this is our keep. It is very nice. It's great. And then here's our wall. We made all this. Our guys made all of this. These pieces of wood planks that you see sticking out, they are basically meaning they're gonna build something right here. I don't know what they're gonna build. If they're gonna try and like connect the wall or something. I don't really know how that works. I haven't really explored this spot too much. Yep, some stairs going up to the tower, top of the tower. Okay, so we got this. I see. Here's the causeway. Shall we draw up the gate? Open the gate. Opening the gate. Yep, there's how you open the gate up. Let's close the gate. It's pretty cool. I like how they added this little spindle up here. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, the ropes don't get any bigger, but still, I think that's pretty cool. They got the rope and pulley system right here, showing off how it was done. We got an excellent spot for our archers to hit. Look at this wall. I mean, okay, that's why they're building it up, because we're going to keep on continuing this huge wall all the way around our keep. I mean, look at this. Anybody comes and messes with us, I mean, they better be ready. I mean, we got this. You could drop straight down. Look at that. Straight down and hit whoever. This, plenty of coverage. We can hit anybody who wants to mess with us. If they come up to the main keep door, they better be ready for a fight. And if they don't get that drawbridge down, it's pretty much pointless for them. So I really like our guild. Our guild's a really nice guild. You can easily find us. Here's our guild name right here. Kekistan. Title. Reverb. I don't know what that is. I don't know how I got that, but the title used to say peasant. So I don't know what I moved up to, but I guess I moved up to something. But here's my titles that I can pick so far. I am a master armorsmith and metalworker. It is what it is. I work at a foundry in real life. I guess this was my, oh look, here's another pulley system. Huh. I didn't know that. I guess one pulls it, one drops it, maybe? I don't know. But pretty cool. During Judgment Hour, I'm going to make a video. If you like, please like and subscribe. I could always use subscribers. I'm a new YouTuber new at this again. Please like and subscribe, and let me know what you'd like to know. If there's anything about the game. It's a pretty cheap game to get into. Look at that. That is so cool right there. How it just drops down. I can come out, check things out. Look at this. So they're gonna have to fight in this wedge right here. And there is no way out of this wedge. He has pretty much set them up. I mean, they pretty much can run away, and that's about it. He's got that cart up in the air, it looks like. So yeah, it's worked out pretty. This is pretty cool. We haven't had any real keep battles yet. Nobody's really come to mess with us. Again, this game is only a couple weeks old. as it is right now on Steam. I went directly. I didn't go to Steam and buy the game, um, because that is not only will you have to have Steam open, but you'll have to have their launcher open as well. And I just don't see why all that needs to be open. So I just went straight on and downloaded the game, made an account, and got it. I didn't get it through Steam. You can go right on their website, Life is Feudal. You can get Life is Feudal your own that way too. You can also get Life is Feudal MMO, which I totally suggest. It's pretty much only $10. All you need to buy is the whatever the scroll is to get you off the noob island. Otherwise, you can pretty much play on the noob island. No, I think you still need to buy it. Yeah. But all you need is a scroll. That's all you need, is a scroll to make a character, and then that scroll gets you off the noob island. So you can play with a couple of characters, make a couple of characters, and play around. We are going to be doing that pretty soon. I'm going to be making my hunter-gatherer character, the bow guy, that I'm going to make. I feel like will be pretty cool. Unfortunately for me, they will not be able to help each other because he's an armor smith. Bow guys wear leather. So, yeah, I was thinking about going another way, maybe making a militia guy, spearman, but we don't have too many people in the guild that's wanting to do a unit of spearmen. So it seems like everybody's going towards cavalry and becoming a knight, which is, good too. If we get 10 people to do cavalry, I mean, we'll pretty much be unstoppable unless the other opposing group has a unit of a bunch of guardsmen or spearmen. And then even at that, they have to be a high level. Otherwise, they're not stopping the horse. If they're not level what was it, 90, then they're not stopping a horse. I think level 60 gets you the start of it, and it might stop the horse, but I don't think it knocks you off. It just stops the horse, which can be very effective too, But again, you just don't charge right at... Nobody is going to just charge right at the spear guy unless they're stupid. So the fact that the spear guy can't move is pretty... It kind of makes the matchup a little iffy. So, from what I've seen and heard so far, I'm pretty much going to get to go to the Lancer. The Lancer is going to be able to take out just about anybody. And unless that arrow guy can get you a couple of shots at you, he's not going to win neither. I mean, maybe yeah, until people get more, what's the word I'm trying to find? Until people get more, more experienced, and and you actually have a working group of people who are going to fight as a unit and not as individuals, you're not really even going to have a good spearman team to begin with. And unless everybody in the unit is of a high level, you're not going to be that great. Now, I'm not sure about that. I haven't done any of the instances yet. But from what I've seen, Everybody wants to be a cow. Everybody wants to be a lancer. So, how do we beat a lancer? I was trying the other day, and sadly to say, I can't do it as a footman. You just ain't gonna be able to do it. If it's you, if you're a footman and you're facing down a lancer, more than likely you're going to lose. I mean, you try and dodge as much as you want, but they're pretty much gonna be. The horse guy's gonna be able to line up a shot and hit you. If not with his horse, he's definitely gonna hit you with the lance. Um, and yeah, and you get knocked to the ground. All your stuff goes back, and you basically gotta pull everything out again. So you better hope that you have everything out before the charge. Um, yeah, what else? I want to say. Um, hmm. Yeah, that was pretty much about it. That was pretty much all I had to rant about. I mean, the developers I feel like could be working a little faster, um, but this is a pretty amazing game. Look at this. Everything here is something another player made. Nothing here is pre-designed. You know what here looked like? Just like out there. Nothing. That mountain out there, nothing. You know, later we'll ride around the horse, and I will show you how the cavalry thing goes, which is pretty cool. Nope, wrong card. Alright, here we go. Yes, this is all the stuff that we've stolen, not stolen, but basically from the bandits we killed. This is all the stuff that we've taken from the bandits. Which is a lot of stuff. Did we take that one? Oh wow, 15. Don't want that war horse. Now where did we put all those weapons? Where are the weapons at? There's some of the more rare resources. This is where we keep all of our regular horses. I am not going to show y'all where we keep all of our war horses, but maybe one day you'll catch me slipping up. That cart is empty. Oh yeah, and you should always pray. Always pray every time you log on. Alright, I already prayed. I guess not too long ago. Well, I have no idea where we put all them swords. I was hoping to pull out a knight's sword. Knight's sword right here. Yep. So you go through your weapons. Basically, Along the lines with weapons, like, alright, here's a low one. Alright, so it's still doing the same damage as a higher one. You see? Where is it? Right here? Yeah. You see? So, really, the quality of your weapons doesn't really matter too much, just the level. Because, see, this guy is still going to hit for the same damage, no matter what the quality weapon is. Still going to require 15 strength. It's still, it's gonna have all the same things. So, and depending on what class you are, is still depending on the skills. There is no perfect list as of yet. Maybe for for the Lancer, I think you want a bunch of Constitution and intellect, which is pretty cool because you don't really need anything because you're just holding that spear. You're not thrusting it or anything like that. You're just holding that spear. Like off the horse, you are useless. You are absolutely useless. You better run because you're gonna die. Without a horse, you're pretty much done. I mean, the chainmail armor gives you some defense, but if you're facing down a swordman, you're not gonna get it.